destination on the left after 250 yards. Located on the left.
We're probably going to get some really nice views from the castle. Exit only. Entrance.
Should we go inside? Oh, it's a museum.
When the perceived threat of French invasion reinvigorated its military use.
Wow.
First movie, summer franchise, but so popular, probably don't.
There were various things, but particularly the racing in Scottish prisons after that.
Okay, I'm turning left up ahead. You're gonna see me in the mirror, in the window anyway.
No, it's too dark. I can't see you.
Oh, weird.
Any more drinks? Some more tea? I'll have a bit.
Ah.
Six to 341.
Right. Pay for.
It was going all the way up to those roasts there, it's turning the roasts.
It is, yeah. It's very, very clever. Still makes their company number, still makes them. Yeah.
Oh, that's library. Huh.
Yes, exactly, in lovely condition. But look at this carpet is original. Boards and those sort of settees, you can see they're a little bit faded forward. And that Titanic ships. So Bruce's mate, who owns the White Star Line, they did furniture for his house as well.
So cool. Because yeah, you said it's the original glass, and it almost looks like
Something impossible to see with the naked eye.
even scaffolding. The worst part of the road.